So, is it good news or bad news?
It is absolutely, positively, beyond question, the best news ever! The cafe has been so successful, Della and I have decided to expand the resort, particularly the pet-themed areas.
No way! That's right, Piper. Your work isn't finished yet. What exactly did you have in mind?
We'll require a spa, a lodge, a dog park, a kitty corner, a zen garden, and a wedding venue.
Wow! Okay, where should we start?
Let's start with the kitty corner. I want to ensure our feline guests feel comfortable and well catered for.
Bubbles likes the sound of that.
That grassy area would make a great spot for the kitty corner.
Good idea, Ryu. First things first, we'll need to tidy up the pathway. Sean, now that we have more work to do on the resort, we definitely won't be flying home anytime soon, which means more time for you and me to explore Bali together.
You mean more beach dates?
If you're lucky.
Tora's right. This really is the best news ever. Huh?
Sean, we have company. Wait a second. I thought we had more company than that. Where did Della go?
She and Tora left when you were busy canoodling.
Dang it. I wanted to ask her about the VIPs. Never mind. Let's clean this fence. It's looking very shabby.
Sean, you're not gonna believe this. I just heard the best news ever. Chef Karina's people called. We got the interview.
No way, man. That's incredible.
Who's Chef Karina?
She's an experimental Balinese chef who went viral on Instagram with her Italian-Indonesian culinary combinations. And she makes everything in a cave behind a waterfall. It's très chic.
Awesome!
I know we were just talking about spending time together, but do you mind if I go interview Chef Karina for the TV series?
Are you kidding? Of course you should go. But before you run off, do you have a sec to help me with the weeding?
Sure thing.
Where are you guys off to?
We're shooting an interview with Chef Karina.
No way! Chef Karina's one of my biggest heroes. I adore her spaghetti mata. You're so lucky.
You can come along and meet her if you like.
Really? Are you sure? I might be weird.
How weird? Like, collect strands of her hair and use it to make an effigy weird?
More like blushing, stammering, and staring weird.
Boring.
Don't worry, Nina. Our interviewees expect eccentricity when they work with Dana, and you won't even come close.
Oh, thank you. I take that as the highest compliment.
I can't believe I'm about to meet Chef Karina. Oh, this is the best news ever. I better grab my autograph book.
If Nina's going, I am too.
The more the merrier. Let's roll.
Seems like everyone's having the best day ever, hey Bean? Well, we better get to work on the kitty corner. You know what would be cool? A cat house. We'll begin by building a base. Hey, Bean, come here. I want you to stay close to me today. That creepy text message about animals disappearing has got me spooked. In fact, that reminds me, with the others off doing their work, I can concentrate on my job. I mean, my second job, finding out why the old resort shut down, and whether it has anything to do with animals going missing. I'll message Daou and ask her to come over. Since discovering that the dog sketches belong to her, and she has the other half of the Kintamani statues, I'm positive she has a personal connection to the old resort. I just hope I can persuade her to admit it. While we wait for her to arrive, let's put up a couple of climbing frames for the cats. That looks fantastic.
Piper, you're still here. No plans to return to America anytime soon?
Sorry to disappoint Daou, but we'll be sticking around for a little while longer. Tora and Della have asked us to keep expanding and make the resort even bigger and better.
Della? Ugh. Tora is just like his grandfather. Too ambitious and far too trusting.
What are you getting at?
Take my advice and stay away from Della van der Botten. She's not what you think.
Not what I think? What do you mean, Daou?
I've said enough. Now, why did you call me here?
Because I believe you know a whole lot more about the old resort that you're letting on. And I need answers.
If you need answers so badly, why don't you check Dougal?
Very funny. Now, I'm going to install a cat wheel, and when I'm done, I expect you to tell me the truth. Why haven't you been upfront about your personal connection with the old resort?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Daou, I know, okay? I found the sketches.
My sketches! I haven't seen these in years. Where did you find them?
On the resort grounds.
Fine. When I was a teenager, I came to the resort to sketch the dogs because that's where they happened to hang out. But that's it. That's where this personal connection ends.
Oh, really? Then what about the Kintamani dog statue? Daou, why do you have one half of a pair of Kintamani dog statues that belongs to the resort?
It does not belong to the resort. It's mine. I inherited it.
From whom?
What is that charming American phrase? Oh, yes. None of your beeswax. Now, if you want to make sure your cat guests actually enjoy this kitty corner, you better make it cozier. Give them a rug and a bed.
Fine, I will. Daou, I know you're not being completely honest with me.
I don't have time for this ludicrous interrogation.
Oh my gosh. I think I'm starting to understand. You said that when you were a teenager, you spent time here. You knew Tora's grandfather. You inherited the Kintamani dog statue. It all makes sense now. You don't just have a personal connection to this place. You have a family connection. Admit it, Daou. You're related to Tora.
Distantly. He's my first cousin, once removed.
Meaning, Tora's grandfather was your uncle. That's not distantly related, Daou. That's pretty close.
Hardly. I don't even know Tora. He didn't grow up around here. He's a stranger.
But you knew his pukak and the old resort. Is he the uncle who taught you how to look after Bulan when he was a hurt little pup?
Yes. He inspired my great love for Kintamani dogs.
Wow. I need to keep working, but I'd love to hear more.
My paman, that means uncle, saw how much I loved caring for Bulan and recognized my aptitude for it. He put me in charge of tending to all the resort's dogs.
Tora mentioned that there was a dog trainer at the old resort. Was that you?
Indeed, it was. Back then, the resort was truly a wonderful place. Happy guests, happy animals, a very happy time. But then, everything changed.
What happened, Daou?
You should set up the deck.
Oh, really? Then what about the Kintamani dog statue? You said the resort changed. That it stopped being the happy place it once was? What happened? Is it something to do with animals disappearing?
Who told you that?
I got a text.
I can't talk about this. I've got to go.
But, Daou?
Momoy!
Do you know this dog?
Yes, this is Momoy, Bulan's descendant.
I can see the resemblance. She has Bulan's eyes.
Do not get too close. Momoy is very proud and does not like to be touched by humans. She has never come this close before. Do you want me to? Wow, I can't believe... This is amazing. I have to go. I'll see you later.
Goodbye. Wow, what a special moment. Aside from Daou running off when I was trying to ask her questions. Well, Bean, we better keep working. Let's build a cat tree. Bubbles loves those. Oh, Bean, I can't believe that Daou and Tora are related. My mind is literally blown. Well, not literally, thankfully. Do you think I should tell Tora? It's not exactly an easy thing to say. Oh, by the way, Tora, the woman intent on destroying your business is actually your cousin. He's so desperate to find home that discovering his own family doesn't want him here will really hurt. If I'm going to tell him, I'll have to choose my words carefully. I'll need to think about it. Anyway, come on. Let's finish off the cat tree. This cat tree will make the perfect palace for Bubbles. Daou really freaked out when I mentioned animals disappearing from the old resort. Her reaction certainly isn't definitive proof that it happened, but it suggests I'm on the right track. I think we have some more investigating to do. Now, what's next? Duh, of course. A food station and a catnip garden. All the greedy kitties will get a lot of use out of this bad boy. Hey, Bean, ever wonder why every cafe we go to has a crazy history and a tangled mystery to unravel? It's a pretty big coincidence, right? No, I'm not convinced it's a coincidence either. Yet another mystery to solve. Luckily, we enjoy sleuthing, isn't it, Bean? Hey, Bean, know why this is called a catnip plant? Because cats adore the plant's minty scent and love nibbling its leaves. I hope Bubbles likes it. It's weird. I kind of assumed Daou was the one who sent me that text about animals disappearing, but when I brought it up, she was shocked. So it must have been sent by someone else. But who? I don't have a clue either. Well, the kitty corner is looking fantastic. We're almost finished. All we need to do now is add some greenery. Let's trim the trees and plant some flower bushes. The trees look much healthier now. Speaking of trees, there have been lots of revelations about family trees lately. Not only did we find out that Daou and Tora are related, but Nina confessed that Al, the fake event planner, is her brother. I pride myself on my sleuthing abilities, but even I never saw that coming. I can't believe Al's somewhere in Bali, smuggling animals, and I thought my family was bad. Well, you know what they say, Bean? You can't pick your family, but thank goodness you can pick your friends because I've got the absolute best. Bean, I can't get something out of my head. Daou said that Della isn't what I think, and that I should stay away from her. What does she know that we don't? My phone! It's a text from Sean. Wow! Looks like Chef Karina whipped them up a delicious feast. Hope they bring us back a doggy bag. Whoa! Did you hear that, Bean? What was that?
Steal the animals! Steal them all!
Steal the animals? It couldn't be. Is that Al? Come on, Bean. Let's investigate. If that was Al, We have to find him. It's okay. Stay by my side. I've got you.
They're coming! Hide!
Wait a second. I know that voice. That's...
Friends!
Edgar?